Ah, tea time.
Welcome everybody! Souldin of the Grin Brothers here, and it's time for a tea time. This tea time reacting to the Nintendo Partner Direct 2024 in February, which apparently has already been. I was an hour late for it. I translated the times I was given because no one was telling me the UK time, and it said 3 PM. Turns out it was 2 PM. I guess I better double check my times for the Pokemon Partner Direct in future, because I'm going to try and be watching that as well, because, you know, that's a day after my birthday and I've booked it off. Yeah, so. My tea is green tea pomegranate from the... Well, it's a green tea. Brew time is 2 to 3 minutes, and the brand is English Tea Shop. Excite your taste buds with sweet rose petals and zesty ripe pomegranate. I would have put more information down, but I was in a bit of a rush, and it turns out I was already late to begin with. As the things have popped in, you'll have seen the age warning sort of thing, so I'll throw up our age warning. So, well, the new one I've got with Nanko, so by Shai Sam. I have no idea quite what to expect. I don't have many expectations going into it, sort of thing. There's been lots of leaks and rumours.
From our publishing and development partners.
Apparently someone teased a dolphin image, and a lot of people were speculating the GameCube, but honestly, I'd be much more excited. I'd be, well, the GameCube would be cool, but I've also heard some people say, oh, what if it's Endless Ocean? You know what? That actually sounds amazing. What if all this big hype and build-up is Endless Ocean? Yeah, so I don't care too much for Xbox's decision to be porting more of their games over sort of thing. It's really kind of like diminishing why I bought an Xbox Series X sort of thing, if they're going to just eventually release these games on Switch. You know, there was some, well, I mean, the good reason to get the Xbox Series X was a comfortable controller, and because Switch has the Joy-Con drift issue. And aside from that, it's just I've got a few exclusives per se. There's Bright Memory, the prequel thing, rather than Infinite, Rogue Legacy 2, but yeah, not many, and them just putting more of their own actual built-in exclusives onto other platforms. Yeah, I'm probably not going to get an whatever the next Xbox is, just because, you know, hey, it's probably going to eventually come to other systems. So
to the Ender Lily's world. This once flourishing country
sits
atop a wealth of buried metals.
The name Ender Lily sounds familiar, but I'm not. That stuff there looked different.
Artificial life forms created as the country flourished were meant to...
Huh. Oh, pretty cool. Okay, I was expecting more of an atmospheric style game rather than action adventure sort of thing.
The citizens fled upward, becoming
looks very pretty
and lending their aid.
But, you know, it's one of the sort of games which I'm pretty sure isn't going to get a physical release sort of thing. I don't know, you get the impression sort of thing. There's enough games as it is sort of thing. Like, games for this year that so far interest me. There's Paper Mario and Avowed. Those are kind of the two definites. I'm getting another code for my birthday, I'm pretty sure. So that, you know, doesn't come into my 6-game limit per year rule, because it's a birthday present. There's a puzzle-looking game that did catch my interest the other day. It's like a pogo stick puzzle platformer sort of thing. Really interesting. Also, CAD as a bonus thing, a type of Senran Kagura-styled, you know, play dress up for the girl in their room sort of thing. That was a funny one to come across sort of thing. Interesting though. Now, I love the look of Vanillaware games sort of thing, but Unicorn Overlord, I don't know, I'm not really good with strategy games. I was kind of hoping it was, what was the name of it? It was like a follow-up to that PSP turn-based RPG they had sort of thing. I'll put up the name on screen. But Unicorn Overlord, you know, I'm, you know, not really good at strategy games. Turn-based RPGs, fair enough. Strategy, less so.
A demo will be available today on
and of course, Vanilla, once again, amazing at presenting food. Oh! Monster Hunter Stories 1! Well, I might as well just promote the Monster Hunter Stories 2 playthrough we did up in the top corner. Interesting that they're playing the first game. I wouldn't think there would be a need to, per se. It's also funny they kept with, you know, how chibi all the models look. I mean, there's a bit of a sheen, you know, coat of paint to it sort of thing, but it's cruel that a lot of companies do that sort of thing. They'll complain about a game not achieving good enough sales, close the studio down, years later, they'll, you know, notice the critical reception and said, hey, let's port this thing. It's like, yeah, after you ruin the company and the people behind it. I actually saw this in CX the other day, both editions of the game. I don't know, I'm not huge on Disney, but it does look cool. I could always, if I were to pick it up, I'd just pick up the Wii version. Oh, this time like a action adventure sort of thing. THQ Nordic? Oh, strange, I thought it was Ubisoft who were doing the South Park games. Did they let that slip through and it's THQ Nordic who've got it now sort of thing? I mean, it feels like it's more at home with THQ, although that's just the name, of course, you know, it's just Embracer Group technically. But, because, you know, licenses were kind of what THQ were kind of known for. know, I will never get over that interview where the developers were like, no, we didn't want to have Kirito cheating on his wife sort of thing, but the crew of Sword Art Online was insisted you couldn't do it. Oh man, that was messed up. I'm not sure if it was an interview, just like rumbling sort of thing. I wouldn't be surprised though. Gosh, so, there are some awful animes and mangas about nowadays. The quality's dropped. I wasn't a big fan of was it Banana Split? The first one on the Nintendo Wii sort of thing. I did enjoy Super Monkey Ball on 1 and 2 on the GameCube. I've got a friend who really loves the Super Monkey Ball games. Anyway, I'm going to try out this green tea pomegranate. It's only got a pomegranate flavour to the smell to it. I think I've had pomegranate teas before, but I've often not been gone strong enough in terms of the pomegranate flavour. I'm hoping this one has plenty of strength to it. It is admittedly out of date a bit. I think 2020 was when it went out of date, but well, technically it's best before, not end of date. So let's see. Yeah, once again, not much pomegranate flavour. It's a slight sweetness, taking a bit of the edge of the bitterness off.
Whatever this is.
But I taste it, and it's mainly okay. There's a bit more pomegranate now coming. The further I get down, but it's mainly bitter. It's mainly a very sharp, immediate bitter flavour sort of thing, and only a little bit of sweetness towards the back. Whether that's because I only brewed it for, well, it says it's brewed time 2 to 3 minutes. I only brewed it for 3. Maybe it's because of that, or maybe it's because it's, you know, was best before Tate was 2020. Yeah, but it's the pomegranate flavour's almost entirely disappeared from it. So it's just a rather bitter green tea, but not like overwhelmingly bitter. I mean, it's very sharp bitter. I think a lot of people wouldn't do well with this sort of bitter flavour, but you know, for me, it's like I've had bitterer teas, as it were.
In a brand new Fantasy Life game.
I loved Fantasy Life 1, but I gotta be honest, I am not confident in this game. I know, I'm generally not confident in level 5 at all after, you know, with their revival sort of thing. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately not good, but I think part of that might be the time it's taken me to get around to drinking it sort of thing. So maybe I'll attempt it one more, otherwise I think that box will probably have to go, you know. A 4-year difference is, makes quite a difference to the flavour. I know you know, it's only best before, but still. Blah. I'm going to have to wait to get a message across, all built around the theming of it all. There are some pretty cool designs here. It's like a 3D underwater platformer thing. Yeah, 3D underwater platformer.
Souls-like adventure.
Souls-like? What?
Use over 60 ability-granting shells.
But yeah, I was expecting more of a child-friendly platform adventure. The colourful style is certainly appreciated, but Souls-like? Yeah, definitely was not expecting Souls-like. Is it a family-friendly Souls-like with easier difficulties, or? Yeah, I must admit, I wasn't as big on Sonic Mania as I was hoping for. They're very much fans of Sonic CD-style open zone sort of design. Where, like, I feel like the exploration of Sonic games, Sonic 3 nails it perfectly. Sonic CD is where it went too far in one direction. But Sonic Mania was definitely a fan of the Sonic CD approach. Some of those levels, even their original levels, some of those levels just got way too sprawling. Okay, now the Suika thing, my immediate first thought though is like, end up following this sort of like, I think they're like a VTuber. They've got like the VTuber avatar sort of thing. But they're, the way they played Suika is, it seems like every time they get a bonus combat sort of thing, they'd have like a drawing, really well done drawing of like Hatsune Miku sort of thing. And they'd increase their bus size. As the Suika combo goes, in corresponding to the fruit. Yeah, I'll link that. You may find that interesting. Oh, so yeah, okay, that's where I guess that's where the drilling came from. When they announced it in the Penny Breakaway thing. Not quite drill dozer, but drilling. You'd think there'd be more usage of giant drills. It feels like there's a lot you can do with a giant drill in fun, gamey ways. And you know, Pepper Grinder here shows it quite well. Okay. Fun choice of name there. Oh, hey! The Game Freak game! Pocket Card Jockey! I was curious about this one. I know nothing really about Solitaire, though. But yeah, I've been curious about this. I feel like, of Game Freak's many attempts to make a game to break away from Pokemon per se, I kind of feel this is the best one they got in terms of like the concept of it and what could work in trying to make a game be accessible. Obviously, you're probably never going to have a Pokemon level success. It's the #1 media franchise in the world. But in terms of something with a unique twist and a good appeal sort of thing, oh, and it's a new one, is it? Huh. I will try out that demo. I am curious about this Demon Slayer board game. This is a very likely one, I will admit. This has been on my consideration. Comes out the same sort of time as Stellar Blade. And I don't own a PS5, but I'm still rather tempted to get Stellar Blade, actually. Despite how I don't even own the console for it. I'd have to be popping around to my brother's house, Silverwing's house, just to play it each day. But, yeah, very, very tempted in Stellar Blade. And the Demon Slayer game comes out the same day, and very tempted in that. Okay, Rareware. Okay. Jet Force Gemini? I mean, I don't own the Super Switch Online. You basically have to have the expansion pass. Okay, so a bunch of Rareware games. I wanted to like Snake Rattle and Roll, but oh man, I tried to. No point porting the first one. Might as well just port the second one of RC Pro-Am. RC Pro-Am 2 was really good, but RC Pro-Am 1, nah, not so much. Yeah, so sadly, no Endless Ocean sort of rumour. That would be kind of funny. Oh my gosh, Endless Ocean! What the heck? I spoke too soon! Endless Ocean, if anyone's curious about what the first game is like, check out my Wii Wonders review for it. It's more of a experience than a game, but there's certainly a groundwork there that I'm curious about. Because there is a sequel on the Wii that I'll eventually get around to.
In an all-new Endless Ocean game.
All new? Okay!
Welcome to the Veiled Sea.
I was expecting a remaster, not an all-new one.
People. This unexplored region changes with each dive.
Oh, okay, yeah, and obviously as I'm playing the Wii game in like 2023 and 2024 sort of thing, obviously didn't get any online experience with people.
And exchange a friendly greeting.
Exploring the ruins was particularly fascinating. I loved a lot of the little lore drops sort of thing. Again, I don't know what they ended up expanding upon with Endless Ocean 2, but I'm hoping for interactivities with the various fish and such. And sea creatures.
To be extinct, and others
oh, neat.
May be mythical.
Oh, surprise! Oh yeah, that location looks familiar. A lot of it. I remember a lot of these locations from it. Wow, gosh, that's soon.
On Nintendo eShop.
Should I get it or not? I'm not sure.
We hope you're looking forward.
But I'm definitely curious, and I'm definitely happy to
Nintendo Switch.
See it come back.
That's all for today's
Nintendo have done so well to revive IPs with the Switch. Anyway, that was the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, or as I would have dubbed it, Nintendo Direct Dolphin Showcase, based on Part 1 League, which turned out to be, holy heck, accurate! Holy heck! Did not expect that. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. Please feel free to tell me down in the comments below what games you enjoyed seeing from here. And cheerio! Well, okay, maybe I spoke too soon on that. Hold on. I'll say cheerio as I actually get to the end part. It'll show in a second. There we go. Cheerio!